Clock in, clock in. Black Gotta just walked in. Team Black Gotta stand up, man. Yo, we back with another video with T Grizzley. Alright, we all know what's been going on with this T Grizzley / Wu-Tang situation. If you don't know who Wu-Tang is, he's actually a 600 member who affiliates themselves with OTF. He was the person ultimately arrested and accused of being the gunman who took away T Grizzley's auntie's life. Now, it's been a whole lot of talk in between this whole situation. And one of the things a lot of people had to say was, not only did he get caught in a stolen vehicle, he also got caught with the firearm that was allegedly used to take away T Grizzley's aunt's life. Now, a lot of people felt like T Grizzley has something to do with it. Reason being why is because why after your aunt passed away, you still cool with people who's affiliated with the person held accountable for the passing of your auntie? Why is you still cool with them people? And that person is 600 Buka. T Grizzley still be around them folks, and he still be, hanging with them. And actually, 600 Buka was, I believe, the best man in T Grizzley's wedding. So, it had a lot of people having questions and kind of pointing the finger at T Grizzley, saying that he the one responsible for his aunt losing his life. And when that was said, people was trying to say, like, bro, how can he be responsible for his aunt losing his life? Why would he want the person who looked out for him? And on top of that, T Grizzley has so much good things to say about this aunt. Why would he be responsible of her losing her life? That just don't make sense. And that's when theories came about that T Grizzley was allegedly still in a contract with his aunt, and he was technically signed to his aunt, so a percentage was still going to her. So they kind of ran with that theory, but ultimately T Grizzley is still cool and straight for right now. But we focused on 600. Well, bro, is you good? Cause there's no way you could do something and be caught with everything you did it with. So when I first seen that, right, I already knew, it's either bro really don't got them all, bro is slow to the world, or this man was just in the blind and in a car that he didn't know what happened in that car. He just got him a free car and a free gun. That's like Christmas for a hood dude. I get a free gun and a free car. What's the catch? Little did he know the catch was being charged with murder. Yeah, bro, I forgot to tell you, that gun right there was used to kill somebody, and that car was used to be the getaway car. Hopefully he's not that ignorant to just be riding around with free stuff thinking there's no consequences to it. But hey, man, ultimately, today, he received some slight good news. And that good news is it was a hung jury in trial. Now, me personally, I don't know what happened to where it caused for them to have a hung jury. It's countless amount of things that can happen for you to have a hung jury. Not enough evidence, the jury's not being able to come up with the same verdict. What else? The jury members not getting along at all. Evidence just not strong enough. It's just so many reasons why a jury could be hung. So basically, he will be going back to trial. Now, I don't know the specific reason, but Flacco ended up saying something about what happened. Let's see what he said.
So his lawyer brought his brother to testify, and they brought medical records. So he got shot August 6th. Wu-Tang. He got shot August 6th, and he was in the hospital until August 15th. When he left the hospital, we don't know what his condition is, but his brother testified that when he left the hospital August 15th, that he could barely walk, that he was in horrible shape, that when he left the hospital August 15th, he was disabled. Now, we know the brother came to that court adding cake on it, bruh. We know the brother came to that court and did what he had to do, homie. Because realistically, nobody will really know if he's telling the truth or not. He was shot. He was in the hospital until August 15th. Now, I heard some rumors about that shooting too, but we're not going to talk about it yet. Y'all connect the dots if you want. Nobody would know this. This is like as concrete as an alibi it could get. Because once you leave the hospital and you're in your family home, well, they can lie about your condition as much as they want. Bro, they could say, man, bro, this man could barely walk, even though you was up and about, man, and in the streets afterwards, bro. Even though you was back on your feet playing basketball afterwards, they could still come to court and say, this man could barely walk. We couldn't recognize him, man. He was paraplegic, or whatever the word is. And there's nothing you could do about it.
Now that right there is definitely a reason it could possibly be a mistrial. Because that's definitely leaving room for reasonable doubt. Because, like, if bro just got shot a couple days before the situation, that'll leave the jury to believe, man, how could he do that when he was still healing from gunshot wounds himself? But that don't take away the fact that, you know, mans could have been a getaway driver. Mans could have been able to drive. As a matter of fact, mans, I don't want to say he could have ran up on somebody. I don't even know the condition of how he was feeling. Because, like, I don't know if bro healed up or not. I don't know if he was in a position to where he had enough energy to drive from Chicago way to somewhere else to catch a body. Is wild. That leads me to not only question the relationship 600 Wu-Tang still has with the 600 members itself. It leads me to have all type of questions. Now, some may think T Grizzley might just be in a full clear. I wouldn't say he in the clear, because I know they definitely watching T Grizzley right now, man. They definitely trying to pay attention. And you know, a lot of the stuff we seen of T Grizzley, it just ain't look right. The way he told the story and things of that nature, it just ain't look right. It ain't sit well with anybody. But at the same time, you can't tell people how they supposed to mourn with their situations. That's why I ultimately feel like T Grizzley could be in the clear. But that ain't gonna take away how people still gonna feel about the situation. For the most part, we know there is gonna be another trial, and pre-trial starts literally next month. They're gonna retry this case. Now, it is beneficial to the defense, because now the defense already see what's working. So if that particular thing that Flacco just said right there, which is the brother said, oh, his body was still messed up, he barely could walk, he barely could eat, and he was in terrible conditions around the time the shooting took place. If that worked, of course they're gonna do it again. And I ain't gonna lie, also give state a way to try to figure out how we could prove this man was doing backflips. We need a video of him doing backflips, cartwheels, and we need a video of him running a mile. You know, we need to show that this man was active, because now they see, yeah, what a mess up is at. And I ain't gonna lie, that sounds like a credible reason for the jury to hang it up, because that leaves a tremendous amount of reasonable doubt. Yeah, how could he do it? You know what I'm saying? But you guys, let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below. Do you guys feel like T Grizzley is in the clear? Or do you feel like just because this happened, now it's opening up more doors for everything to fall on T Grizzley? Let me know in the comment section below, man. I'm gonna get y'all on the next vid. All right, guys, we got verse of the day. Make sure you put WVOTD in the comment section below if this is something you needed to hear. 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 13 and 14. Be on your guard. Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous. Be strong. Do everything in love.